time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside early on. The potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Hartenstein is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Brown in at the two-guard position. Halliburton passes to Hartenstein. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Got a hand on it. Here's Kamara. Pass to Melo. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Halliburton for three. The shot misses. The Kings have gotten their first three shots to go in for to start off this game. Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Harris. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brown, the pass to Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Şengün with a screen on Harris. They grab their own miss. Mobley against Harris. Mobley the pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Şengün no good. Bulls trail by 4. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Mobley against Harris. Suggs with the ball. Mobley a screen on Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 2. Live. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got Evan Mobley. He's out there with Moody. And it's Brown in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Yeah, recognizing the opening, and Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here's Jerome. Takes it off the glass. Jerome's got his first bucket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Schroeder setting the pick for Hachimura. Outside, Horford. .151 left to play here in the second quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, another big out there who can stretch the floor. Horford doing that now often.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Halliburton. Loads it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 3. And finished off by Halliburton.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. The Bulls making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in for Horford. Tobias Harris comes in for Hachimura. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Bogdanovic. And Christian Brown subbed in for Halliburton. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Moody's checked in for Sacramento. Suggs against Schroeder. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Butler, he's checked in for Chicago.
Taking 2.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Bulls trail by 4. Hartenstein finds DeRozan. Outside Butler. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still use.
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
Even before the game started, you could.
And that is a wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got DeRozan. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Harris. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. On the wing, Melton. Back to Suggs. And the layup is good.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Melton's got 7 points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Suggs against Halliburton. that one no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Suggs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside DeRozan. Hachimura setting the pick for DeRozan. And he drives in. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Suggs kicks to Mobley. Pass to Suggs. Over Halliburton, and that one's good. Suggs. He has 7.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Bounce pass Suggs. Pass to Şengün. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Count that one from Mobley.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
29 seconds left in the third.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. The lead is 2. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And the Kings making a change here. Elton's checked in. Tobias Harris is checked in for Chicago. .23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Suggs against Halliburton. Suggs kicks to Şengün. Clock at 6. Here's Mobley. Pass to Suggs. Over Halliburton. That's good from Suggs on the assist by Mobley. Suggs has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Pushing the action.
Oh, he got it to go.
Patient. Bam. Woo.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's it.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Mobley is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Hartenstein's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Pass to Mobley. And the turnover again by Sacramento. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Halliburton against Suggs. Halliburton passes to Brown. to take the lead. And he gets it to go. Halliburton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
That's a crafty play by Halliburton inside. He navigated his way around several coverages.
Count that one for Mobley. 8 points for Evan Mobley.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Halliburton, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Holds it up there for Mobley, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Halliburton with it, picked up by Suggs.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Timeout, Kings. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. DeRozan. Good!
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Timeout, Kings. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
29 seconds left in the game. Suggs dishes to Mobley. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Halliburton against Suggs. Halliburton outside. It's good!
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.